What's up, everybody? Iojiki here, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Now, today is actually a pretty special day for the Outer Worlds, or just in general, because we're actually streaming on an off day. Normally, we only stream on Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and it's actually the weekend. So, I've been wanting to play this game so much, we just jumped on like the weekend to play it. So I'm gonna do a special stream for you guys, but I've been really itching to get back into this game that I could not wait to Monday to play it. So we're gonna jump in here and play some Outer Worlds today. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, feel free to stop by the stream at any time just to say hello, and we're gonna just jump right into it. It's gonna be great. We are now on the Halcyon, or not the Halcyon, oh my gosh, the Unreliable. Halcyon is like the system, I think. So we're on the Unreliable. We like just left off here at the end of the stream, and there's like a programming computer, but I did say at the last stream that we were going to explore the ship. So we are going to explore the ship before we do anything. Kind of wanted to get familiar with the stuff that I had on here. I kind of forgot. Sorry, we had this, we had the Magnum. Oh, it's like, oh, it looks like we overwrote one of our modifications on here now that I look at it. And look, I thought we added electricity to that one, but I think that we overwrote the modification with the magazine size increase, and then we didn't have a sight on there as well. So maybe we'll take a look at the modifications. I wasn't really sure exactly what we were doing. Oh, sweet. Oh, got a light assault rifle in here too. Looks like we didn't get all of this stuff yet, since getting new skills. Oh, so that takes us to the Edgewater landing pad, despite the fact that we were actually in space here. So we're over Edgewater right now. I did want to explore just to make sure that we just explore everything. Maybe talk to Pavardi and stuff. Hey, Pavardi.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy-like, ain't it?
Yes. What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars.
Nice.
I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Yeah, that's the ship's computer. It's not intelligent, but it's a good imitation.
So you're gonna call her it, not she?
Though my voice is currently pitched to suggest female, I possess no gender. Any pronoun preferred by the user is acceptable.
Hello. I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Nice.
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
Nice. Yeah, we'll do number 2. Ada, Pavardi will be fixing you now.
I am at your disposal, Ms. Parvati. You will find the technical schematics in the engineer's locker, though I'm afraid Captain Hawthorne has lost the owner's manual.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches.
Nice.
You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Nice. Next time you move along?
What? You want me to leave? Captain, you can't mean it.
No, leave this area. No.
Oh, that's a relief.
I didn't want to do that.
Thanks, Captain, for letting me stick around. I mean...
Oops. I almost had a oopsie there. All right. So, yeah, apparently you can only have one mod, it looks like, installed. So the current magazine, currently the magazine mod is the Magnum mod that we have, not the Zap mod. I kind of wanted to do the Zap mod instead. especially because we have 2 of these and I'm not really sure if we're gonna need it. So let's do that. Yeah, that's fine. I probably knew that I was gonna do that last time, but we have double of these, so I kind of want to. And let's do this one as well. Yeah, cool. So I wanted to mod those. Oh, we got a telescoping staff, light pistol, light assault, sawed-off shotgun. I mean, sawed-off shotgun does a lot of damage, but yeah. Oh yeah, we got like scopes on that one now. This is what the regular was. What's up here?
Want to be a brand new you? Try
Oh,
out
that's the
our
respec machine. Got it.
Alex installed it himself right before he died.
Here's the regulator. Nice. This is restroom, looks like. Okay. Oh, here's the break room. This is like the break room area. Yeah, well, let's just pick up all the stuff. Why didn't we pick this stuff up before? I don't remember why we didn't. I thought we had already gone through all this stuff. I did want to explore the rooms that were locked because like potentially we'll have those open again. So. Oh, you can sleep in any of these. That's kind of nice. So yeah, all these are open now, it looks like. But there's nothing in any of like the containers. It's all just kind of... Oh, here's this. Index of banned literature. Oh, so I wonder if this is the Vicar's room. Yeah, he's right there. He's right in front of me. What am I doing? Doctrinal studies of... Okay, these textbooks have been in print for almost a century. Oh, there's just a bunch of heavy ammo here on the ground. I'll take that. Scribblings in these journal are utterly illegible to anyone except Vicar Maximilian de Soto. Nice. What's this? Oh, that's sleep. Okay. We'll talk to him. Tossball trading cards. Nice.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
Oh, yeah. Why can you kick people off of the thing? That's so weird. Any idea who speaks French on this colony?
On that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale.
He wasn't in prison?
If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
What makes you so sure?
Oh, I'm anything but certain. But it's all I've got at the moment.
Oh, okay.
We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2.
Well, that's where we're heading anyway.
Up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security
Ooh, we got a mission.
Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How will the crew manifest? Yeah.
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you, Captain.
Can we get him to join us?
As always, I am at your disposal. What's occupying your thoughts?
I was just wondering how many, like, yeah, I wonder how many, like, companions we can have in general. There's a lot of rooms. This is Parvati's room. Random spade, pep pills, banged up toolbox. I mean, hopefully she doesn't need any of this stuff. This is not a petunia. Okay. Book is heavily dog-eared with doodles and margin. Okay. Oh, dog-eared, not dodge-eared. What am I doing? What is Sam? There is no response from the auto mechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis include the letter Sam. There's a mission to talk to Ada about Sam. Okay. Let me count the rooms here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's Sam. And do we have the... Is there like a captain's quarters? Oh, it's probably this one right here, right? Oh my gosh.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Oh, this is a holographic shroud. What was this for? This was for a mission, I think. Yeah, retrieve the holographic shroud, optional. Right here. Phineas Wells mentioned that he gave you a device, to Alex Hawthorne, the holographic shroud. Uses biometric data from an identity cartridge to protect the disguise around you. Oh my gosh. And looks like we have 2 companion quests, the cleaning machine and the empty man. Found a non-operational sanitation and maintenance automechanical on the Unreliable. If you can get it running again, it may prove useful. Ask Ada about the SAM unit. Found a defunct... Yeah, okay, so... Let's pick this up. Holographic shroud. The holographic shroud projects a disguise around you, or on you and your companions, that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for the area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel. Nice. Oh my god, we got a lot of experience for that too. We are almost leveled. Oh, we found a bin. Okay. Oh, this is great. This is perfect. We're gonna put like all of these in here. Like for now. Because we can always come back to our ship, grab this stuff out of our bin, and yeah. I wonder how much our bin can hold though. I guess we could test that with like a bunch of the stuff. Yeah, like let's see if we can put some of this stuff in here. Make a light assault rifle. Let's put a shovel. Bunch of nanners. Oh my gosh, it just, oh, it keeps going. Oh, oh wow, okay. Well, this is a lot of stuff. You can take all, yeah, that's great. I'm pretty stoked about having a box. Like that's the one thing that I really wanted, is to have a box that we could put stuff in. So I'm pretty excited about that. Because, yeah, I didn't think... Oh, it looks like we could use these lockers, too, if we really needed it. All right, let's talk to Ada about Sam.
How can I be of assistance?
You know anything about the thing?
Unit is a cleaning Sam. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify Sam. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for Sam to properly...
Oh, let's do this.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Tell me a joke.
2 Adams were strolling through Roseway when one of them exclaimed, "I think I lost an electron." "Really?" the other asked. "Are you sure?" "Yes."
Nice, I love it. But I'm cha. Play my favorite song.
A Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
Oh no!
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
That's enough.
Wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Just trolled me. All right.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems
jeez.
for humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Well, we leveled. So I guess that's cool. Let's go ahead and put some points up. Oh, we got Vicar Max in our party now? What? Looks like he is in our party. Bonus support hack. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna do that. Sure. It doesn't look like we can like respec those guys. Maybe at the respecking station you can, if you have enough money and stuff. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So we've got most of these up that we can put points into. Right now our hack is up 10 because of the Vicar. But we don't actually get the base skill for it, like the hacking auto mechanicals. So can't do that yet. Sneak we could put more points into. And also we could put more points into lockpick. I kind of want to put more points into lockpick as well. And then this companions gain 20% bonus armor rating, so we could put 8 points into this and then we get bonus armor rating, which is kind of huge. It would also give level 50 on this. That would buff up our companions quite a bit. Oh, level 60, it says companion skill bonus to player skills plus 100%. Which means that instead of having 10 to hack, it would give us 20 to hack. That's pretty cool. That's pretty huge. Yeah, this is pretty good. I do want to have more persuade and like dialogue options in general, just going into the next area. I feel like we need it. We saw one that was like 54 needed for something, for maybe hacking was 54, but I'm sure we're gonna need some. The more persuade and lie and intimidate options we have will be great. I'm less worried about intimidate and more about the persuade and lie skills. Yeah, so it's like scramble for auto mechanicals, and this is humans. And then the leadership, though. I wonder if I do maybe 8 points into leadership and then 1 point into persuade and lie for now. Though getting lockpick up would be great as well. Oh god, there's so much to do. If I put 2 points into lockpick, I'd get 40, but I wouldn't actually get the... Oh, it's so tough. I think I want to try and get things to like 50 first before I go into more dialogue points, because putting a point into... Right here it says each point in dialogue significantly increases persuade, lie, intimidate up to 50 points. After 50, you specialize by adding directly into persuade, lie, or intimidate. So you kind of want to choose to do that. Kind of want to put points into stealth though to get these up as well. Like hack right now is at 50, so that's fine. I would have to put more points into hack. Lockpick would be nice to get up points as well. So I think the base has to be under the 40. Well, we're mostly going with stealth and dialogue is our two, like hacking, sneaking, and persuading and lying and stuff like that. But the companion bonus just sounds really nice to have. Potentially we don't need it if we're going to be sneaking a whole lot. So, but I do like the fact that you can get from this one at level 60 for being inspirational, you get companion skill bonus to player skills 100%. That's huge to me. So like putting 8 points into it, it's not bad. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to put 8 points into this, then I'm going to put maybe like 2 points into stealth. because we have our dialogue up quite a bit. And then next level we'll put some other stuff in. Okay, so we did that. And then that's at 50 now. And then we could do 2 points into stealth, I think. Yeah. So sneak is almost at 50 as well. And then we could start specializing stuff. Because I think it's just after 50 you can just specialize in whatever, right? So these are at 50. We could put points into intimidate if we wanted. But then next level we could put 8 points into stealth and then start specializing stuff. And then we could actually like specialize into things we want. Because I don't think we need determination. We just like put points into inspiration and stuff like that. So yeah, let's do that. Okay. Journal. Codex. That's right. Okay. Cool. Let's see if we can fix up the SAM unit. Looks like we need to go up this way to our crew area. There we go. There's a terminal. Let's check out the other stuff here first. Hawthorne's unread messages from Bedford. I forgot to mention in my previous message, silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. Huh. Wink, wink. It's from Udom, Bedford. Wingman's wingman. Nice. Logs. Shrink ray. Ada, remind weekly check-in log. Okay. Back to my point. I saw in actuality with my own two eyes a sublime powerful weapon in Wells' lab just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe. Or if I asked a smidgen more nicely, he called it the shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing. Oh my gosh. Wonder if we could go there. Last time I got sloshed, I mean, okay. Lost hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Odom was really free with the drinks. Seemed like an okay fellow. Strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat. Sure fits the bill. Interesting. Okay. Let's search for Sam. First Sam result. Do not forget you found the discarded sanitation and maintenance, auto mechanical, and Emerald Vale scrap heap during your last job. Should not be too difficult to get it up and running with a few key modifications. I can envision a combat capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Removal of factory standard part Suds Steeper was successful. Delivery of combat modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress set back and estimated solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. Ah, but I do. Giving a hope on the delivery. The last part is lost in transit. It's not turning up anytime soon, but good news I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of the acid steeper. I can filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. I think Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick up the following this next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. That's us. So that's the last thing he said. So following this next bus stop back to Emerald Vale. Okay. Interesting. Oh my god, we got a lot of weapons. So we got a lot of missions here. We got weapons from the void, from that, which is acquire the science weapon from the Groundbreaker. The logs on Hawthorne's terminal indicated the rumor that the Groundbreaker scientist who bragged about a powerful weapon. Okay. Then acquire Phineas's science weapon. Yep. And then search Hawthorne's terminal for clues. If Hawthorne left out any clues where more science weapons can be found, they'd be left in the captain's terminal. Do we already do that one? And then this one right here, the cleaning machine. Find an acid steeper. You found the entries that Hawthorne's terminal in the captain's quarters regarding his attempts to turn Sam into a combat unit. Hawthorne planned to replace Sam Sudd's steeper with an acid steeper, but never picked it up from Roseway. Where is Roseway at? That's the question. Exploration? No. Okay, I was trying to see if like, maybe Roseway was a thing. Okay, so and then we got to speak to Gladys as well. So maybe if I do weapons from the void, search Hawthorne's terminal for clues. Here's 3. Oh, well, let's just give the shrink-ware to me. So yeah, he's talking about that. So we got experience for that one as well. Our finished science weapon, acquire the from the Groundbreaker. So we are going to Groundbreaker in our next mission, which is Passage to Anywhere. And it looks like the Groundbreaker could potentially take us to other things, like Roseway could be a place. So I don't think we can get to Roseway yet to do the cleaning machine. So maybe we could do weapons from the void or Passage to Anywhere. All right, so let's head here. See where we can go. Oh. These are a bunch of different places. Groundbreaker is a ship. Okay. So where is Roseway? Monarch. I don't know where Roseway is. Maybe we can go to let's go to the lab first. Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets and systems as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you've unlocked. Through some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to go there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work.
We arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain.
Oh, dang.
And we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Can I congratulate you?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
No, I can't.
I
Okay.
request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Okay. Let's head out and see if we can get a weapon.
You are not insured.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so it looks like we can have 6 people here. Select up to 2 companions. Oop. Yes. They're both coming with me. I want to have all the companions I can because, yeah, I need help with everything. Especially because we're not putting a lot of points into, like, our combat skills or whatever. Nice.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work?
Yes.
Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
Yo, Phineas, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to just ransack your lab. Yes. No, we can't. We need 2... Do I not have any mag picks on me? Bro. Maybe he has a vending machine or something. And we can try and see if we can get mag picks. That's a little bit of a bummer. I just need to like have all the mag picks and everything.
Ongoing experiments and securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since. In fact, I've never had a visitor.
Yeah, do you got any mag picks? Hey, friend. What is this? Bubbles? Nani? Oh, geez. Okay. What are you doing?
Thank the Lord. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color.
status.
Okay.
Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing.
Okay.
So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout. Not at all, my intrepid.
I'm gonna thank him.
I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
Yeah. I want to talk to you about something else. Can you give me a weapon? Is there some reason you're behind bulletproof glass?
I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless,
Okay.
It's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Okay.
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Have you met my crew yet?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Rude.
Ah, the wanted criminal himself. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Fair enough. They're with me.
Fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things.
No, I'll be touching the
For what
things.
it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a natural leader, after all. Law knows Halcyon's in need of real leaders.
Sure enough. You're right, I'm doing pretty well.
Indeed, well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress.
Does he
What's on your mind?
not gonna talk about the weapons? Alright, he doesn't want to talk.
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Yeah, never mind. Give me a weapon. Aha! Science weapons. Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapon damage and the strength of their effects both increase as your science skill increases. Okay.
I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size.
Yo.
Recommends beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Okay. Does like no DPS really, like 36. But it weakens them. That's pretty awesome. So we got like electricity, we've got plasma. Maybe let's try a shrink ray here.
Cysty pigs make excellent test subjects. Also surprisingly nutritious.
Oh geez, I didn't even know that, dude. Alright, that's sealed. Can't go through there. Does this have... This has ammo, right? Oh, it uses energy ammo. Oh. Found a heavy machine gun. Yo. Okay. Yes, it's big. Yes, it's heavy. Yes, it eats ammo. It's faster than a Sprat eats. Wow. Okay, can we give that to the Vicar? What is the Vicar's skills anyway? Like, what is his... Melee damage 109, range damage 23 times 12. Ability trick shot. So he likes to use shotguns and stuff like that, it looks like. Go Pavardi. She has range damage 25. Is he technically better range damage? 23 times 12. No, I think it's only because of the weapon, right? So if I give him that, yeah, he does 62 range damage. And he still gets trick shot? Oh, that's one of his abilities. Interesting. I mean, I kind of want to try it. Her melee damage is only not even the best. Yeah, I just give him like both crazy machine guns because they don't eat ammo. We'll kind of see how it goes. I don't imagine it's going to go very well, but let's find out. I'm not sure. I really don't know what to do with like those guys anymore. Like companions in general. All right. Pocket watch. Nice. We're getting a lot of armor parts. Messages. Yeah, let's hack that. I worked it out. Explain details will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but locations elude me. Dumped a new associate, Dirtside Terra 2 near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose. Okay. What? Interesting.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. Well, I mean, it looks like picking up that weapon was like the only thing that we could really do. Oh, I see you. Energy cells. Obscure body. A reminder, obscure body in the SK system. Been over 4 decades in space. Oh, this is our hibernation chamber? Nice.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
Okay, cool. Well, we get our shrink ray, so that's all I really care about. Okay, see ya. Bye. We'll have to come back and hack this thing over there whenever we get some hacking tools. I cared about getting the shrink ray because that's going to be really sweet, potentially. It could be really cool. I have acquired pocket watch. Yeah, what is that? All junk. It's all Adelaide's watch. Oh, did she give us this? Huh. Okay. Well, all right. Let's head over to the Groundbreaker then.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Hey, Pavardi.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
We find her, yeah. Sure. We could head over to engineering now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
No. Breakdown's over. Not the other one that we messed up on last time. All right. I'm really kind of like curious to who else we can get on our thing. Like, I haven't seen the Vicar in action, but like we don't really need the Vicar for anything. I want somebody who has a better special ability. Because it looks like right now we have, so like Bavardi's abilities, she has Overload. So she slams down her hammer, creating a blast wave that shocks and stuns people, right? That's the one that we saw her when she uses her special ability. And then we haven't seen his ability yet. His is Trick Shot. So he shoots him with a shotgun. Yeah, we'll see. All right. We also got to get the Vicar some new armor as well. You guys gonna steal? No. They didn't see anything, so. I wonder if we should get that perk that increases our
Hey, Captain.
weight capacity, like carrying capacity.
Be able to say that.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
We talked to you?
Shut.
Oh, hey, we talked to him.
Hey, no offense, but I don't think this walking Saltunican's gonna appreciate you interrupting.
Keep talking, Millstone. See what happens. Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
So, go space yourself. Problem solved.
Jeez.
You must really want to truncheon through your teeth.
Relax. Let me talk to the kid.
Do what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true.
Okay. I heard you almost knocked somebody out with a tossball stick.
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, alright? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it.
Is this like the tossball league?
So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan?
Rizzo Rangers?
Only the finest group of tossball players ever to take the field. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Bummer. Sounds like you're better off on your own.
Yeah, I reckon you're right. Imagine me wasting my life loading boxes, unloading boxes, watching the ships roll in and take off. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Yeah, it is. That's me.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama.
For sure.
Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
You in a hurry?
Oh, not at all. Just, you know, gonna figure out what to do next. See you around, boss.
Do you have any quests for me or anything?
Around the docking base? Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Okay, guess he doesn't have any quests or anything for me.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing? Nothing at all.
Oh. Just be careful, Nate. Incoming!
Oh, jeez! No. Can I reload? I don't need to do that. Yeah. Just gonna reload that. Oops. We already talked to her.
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he make the computer a talkie? You think he got lonely, flying about on his own?
All right, break time's over. That was a big oof. I didn't mean to do that. The good news is my team just Well, it was a good test, right? So the good news is you can steal and somebody can see you do it once and you can lie your way out of it. But if you do it again, then they will stop you, right? So.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies.
Let's see if this guy can give us anything.
Offense, but I don't think this walking salt tuna can's gonna appreciate you interrupting.
Keep talking, Millstone. See what happens. Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
So, go space yourself. Problem solved.
I'm always interested, like, the people who actually have dialogue to talk to, usually they have missions or something.
Do what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true.
Like to hear your side.
Foreman, right? Guy never liked me. Always trying
They
to
gave me one option there.
But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a
Oh, I guess because we didn't actually, we didn't hear him deck somebody.
My foreman.
Oh my god, that's really interesting because we didn't sit there and listen this time. So you defend the honor of your team, huh?
Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Yeah.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Never caught your name.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around.
See you around, boss.
Okay, so I could totally take this and get the first lie off. I'm gonna do that.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Oh, my mistake.
Okay. So we did that. Now we're gonna try and avoid not getting... Oh my god, there's so many stuff in here.
Quietly now.
I'm just... Nothing to see here. Get them with their back turn. I want all those mag picks. We're trying to be the best rogue. Like, just like bribing people, taking... There's heavy armor. That's not worth it.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Oh, nice. So let's sell some stuff real fast. Let's sell... we'll sell that. We'll sell the sawed-off shotgun as well. That's fine. Then we want to buy... We were going to buy the mag pick. Yes. And the shunts. For sure. Now we could get... we could get some elite troop armor. We want to try and buy something. So for us, we want to probably get... Do we have hack up 7 right now? All right, let's see what we have. We have... Right now we're wearing stealth up 7. So it's all stealth skills up, or sorry, stealth up 5, but it's only armor 7. And then this is lockpick. So this is good for us. This is armor 9. And that's lockpick 5. Okay, so that's... This would be better hack. but less stealth skills. And I think stealth skills also include the hack, so I think we want to keep the one that we have on right now. It's a little bit better armor, but that's fine. I may throw on, like, I may buy these two things, though, for the Vicar. Just to, like, have heavy armor, you know? Because the stealth skills negative aren't going to affect us for that. Because I think we tested that last time, that they don't affect us. So, yeah, let's try it. So just to double check as we're doing this, we want to go to our character. We want to see our skills. Right now we have stealth skills. It's 4773. Yeah, so 4773. Geez, we have 73 hack right now. That's crazy. So 47, 73, and 48. So if I do this, $47, 72, 48. Did that lower the hack? It looked like it lowered it, but it didn't lower it by a lot. So he ups dialogue skills. Does that affect us? Sorry guys, I'm doing a lot of tests. So dialogue is 58, 50, 47. So 58, 50, 47. If I do this and go over here, 49. So it did update the intimidate a little bit. Interesting. And this is 47, 70, 47, 73, 48. 47, 73, 47, 73, 48. It looks like it only dips it down by a very small amount. Like it only lowered it by 1. So then here's a question too. If we go to our character, we're currently wearing stealth skills up, right? Stealth skills are all of these things. If I do equip the Vicar outfit, which is actually better, and it gives us dialogue skills up. Yeah, our dialogue went up like crazy. And the sneak went down. But only down by like 5, right? So I kinda wanna try it. Because our hack is still crazy with that, and then we have just like crazy dialogue options. Yeah, let's try this. Let's do it. Plus it's better armor technically, which is crazy. It doesn't have any mod slots. That's the downside. So for this riot control armor, technically we could mod it out with a bunch of stuff, like getting like silver tongue. So we'll keep it on us just in case I don't like the way this is going. And this is a discount. This is bullets and things. So we're gonna buy the mag picks and the shunts from here. Oh man. So you can buy ammo. Nice.
Identification, please.
Do I present Hawthorne's ID?
You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Well, isn't this wonderful?
Oh my gosh.
The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
I get this resolved.
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the
Oh, that's fine.
promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Jeez. Great.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Okay, we're getting a lot of missions. Got it. Well, her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade.
They just know she's a
Make sure you
fence.
bring an empty belly.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
Well, that was the thing. We do need to head through that way. I think that's the only way to get up through here. Marred it.
Huh? Carry on.
Oh, quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using disguise will prevent.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
Ah, security.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Interesting. That's fine. We're gonna repair.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You are hearing things.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Okay.
Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious.
Jeez.
I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand?
Fine.
Then get to business or get moving.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker security do for you today?
Get me inside.
This is the security desk, sir. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sanita. I'm not authorized to take incident reports anymore.
Okay.
Sure. And
Bet
stuff
you seized
from outside the
contraband.
system too, off the interstellar freighters. That's why we also have so many armed Mardettes on duty here.
What if some contraband's mine?
Awful weird. On account of you should be locked up back here too then.
Do you do tours?
Just let anyone walk in here. I wouldn't be, well, it's not, we just don't. Maybe if you clear an open bounty and get in good with Commandant Sanita, or help Chief Tennyson fix this heat, that might warrant a thank you tour or something.
Oh, interesting. Oh, we could just persuade him. Oh my gosh, nice.
All right, I guess. In and out, though. Just try not to do any shady stuff. I'd like to keep my job.
Can we just go in? Dude, we totally let us in. Oh my god. Can we pickpocket yet? We cannot. I don't think. What's the pickpocket skill? I feel like pickpocket was one of these. That's lockpick. Sneak, right? Yeah, we can steal. And yeah, we need a quick save here.
Hey, I saw that. What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Just don't complicate my job, okay?
What?
Oh, there's a dude right there. Yeah, it's good to know we can do that.
Impressive, as always.
Nice. Hey, buddy. What are you doing, Mardette? I just can't believe like the guy let us in. There's a bolter pistol, energy cells. All right, we don't need to steal that right now. Can steal that though. Oh my gosh, there's a plasma rifle there. Ooh, we found an ID cartridge for Mardette. Yes. Awesome. This is so good. This is so fun. Oh my god, we got a plasma cutter too? Yes. We're using the plasma cutter for sure. And a plasma rifle. So this is damage 52 to 118. So this is 22 times 3. But I think that this is longer range. Where do we see the range on it? 200 meters is the max range. Versus, where's it? Oh, they're both 200 meters. Okay, we'll keep the pistol for now. The difference is this is handguns and this is long guns, but I mean we don't really have a specialization either way. Yeah, did we pick up another Mardette RD badge? Mardette RD cartridge. We have double of these now. Oh my gosh. So cool. We just got like convinced in, like we convinced them to come in, then we just took everything. Steal a hoop. What? There's a quest item for it? Oh my gosh. OSI prayer beads. Nice. We're gonna hit save real fast.
Something the matter?
Did we take everything that we could? That was all like the confiscated material stuff. Except for that bolter pistol. So the only thing we haven't done is... Oh, there's stuff this way. Those are sealed.
There it is. Just
nice.
an I'll do the rest.
Okay. Oh, here's the confiscated goods here. Nice. Want to refuse inspection, fled, okay. So we got all of that stuff. Modified pistol. So that's the only thing that we haven't grabbed. Let's go ahead and try and grab that pistol before we leave.
Data cartridge. I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
I can't believe that we were like able to just jump in here like by convincing him. We need to get our stealth up too. Yeah, we need to get our sneak up so that we can not necessarily. So we wanted to be able to pickpocket. We need to be able to pickpocket faster, right? Is there any way to pickpocket faster? That doesn't look like we can. I think we have to up our lockpicking skill. I think it's considered lockpicking. So maybe once we get our stealth up to 50, we can start putting points into just lockpick. And I don't think we need sneak or hack much. Maybe hack, but yeah. So we got a modified pistol off that. Whisper noise muzzler. Sure. Do that. We could break down this one too. Break down the hatchet. We'll leave the plasma rifle right now. Also, we have this impact hammer that we took from her. It's like 142. It's fine. We'll give him another one of these. All right. All right, let's go ahead and head out. So cool. How are we doing on? All right, we have like 80 carrying capacity right now. We're good. Okay, so we can go through there. Let's double check.
Not so fast.
Oh, hey.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
So there was the Marta ID cartridge that we could have gotten as well to get in there. So that's kind of cool. But I like the way that we did it, but it's kind of neat that it's there. Like we have like so many RD cartridges there. Uh-oh. Space of Choice found a flaw in you. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. Paranoid. Repeatedly getting caught by guards has made you jittery doubly when running. Okay. Effects. Personality attributes -1. So does that mean... But we get a perk point by doing it. -1 personality attributes. So that's probably to all of our... We could probably counteract that, right? Let's take it and find out. Let's do it. So what did that do to our character? Oh, geez. Why is it -5 from... Oh, geez, it's -5. I thought it was only going to be -1. Well, that sucks. I don't care about the two-handed melee and stuff, really. Okay, well, we can't refuse it now, like, unless we restart it. Let's just deal with it. That's just fine. Let's see, we have we gave companion crit. Base health maybe, or armor rating. Or comparing, I think we'll do carrying capacity. Yeah, let's do that. Sure. All right, we're just gonna deal with it. Oh, there's 2 Adreno here. All right, we're gonna save. That's fine. I'm committed to that choice. Like, we're just gonna kind of go with it.
Okay, quiet.
Huh? What was that? I'm jumping a check.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Ah, sorry for the misunderstanding.
Dang, we should have grabbed that before we could. So we need to, I think that is considered lockpicking, so we need to up that. Oh my gosh, we got a plasma? It's like the same sort of plasma rifle that we have. Cool. Anything over here? It's not.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement with the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch.
Nothing.
Anarchists live as one with the animals.
Bummer.
Savage and unemployed. The board's envelope ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hardworking citizens. You've been listening to Halcyon News, your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
Nothing to see here. Okay. Does this person have anything on him? No. Or I can steal that. Can I read this? Halcyon News. Media circus surrounds circus time clowns. Oh, it's a clown. It's like one of the teams. Okay. All right, let's go through the big door.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types.
Dude.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Fudge. A soft, sour candy shell around a sweet purple berry flavored center. Suck it. Chew it.
Move along.
Dude, there's so many ads. Like, it's all just ads everywhere.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
How you do? And welcome
Oh, it's
to
Rest
the
and Go.
Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry.
Nice.
Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
I'm looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left.
Nice.
Or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Okay. I think I'm good with that. I did get an ID card, right? Yeah, Rest and Go key card. Lock room and saved in the Rest and Go. So we are in the Rest and Go right now. There's a safe here. I mean, you all can come inside, but we're gonna have to shut this.
Okay, moving out.
Yeah, you guys are gonna come in here, and we're gonna close this, and then I'm gonna unlock this. Oh my gosh. Got all the things. What the shock cannon? Wow, that's cool. Oh, you have to be really close though. It's kind of rough. Man, we got so much stuff though. Oh, is that the only key card that we could get in? Oh. So we used the key card the one time to open that. Interesting. Dude. Oh my god, we're getting all the things. So we need more key cards. Apparently it used it up. Well, I just need to find more key cards apparently. Also, we have 130 carry capacity right now, and there's all of these vendors. Oh, this is so good. This is so cool. All right. Stun baton. Probably don't need that. Bolter pistol. Should probably start breaking down some of these things. Let's sell junk real fast. Let's just sell some of these things. Let's keep a plasma rifle on us just in case. I have a bolter pistol equipped. Let's sell that. We're gonna leave that for now. We've got all these mods that we're getting too. So we're gonna have to like really go and mod our stuff, I think. Can I buy anything? Oh my gosh, there's elite troop armor. That's hack up +5. And defense skills up. I really like this for myself here. Especially because we can do a skill kit, utility. My gosh. That's pretty awesome. Sneak up. Defense skills up. I need to get like all of my dialogue skills and stuff up again. Science, so these are science skills. This is stealth skills up +5. So that's the one we have already. Defense skills up. That goes one-handed melee up. Here's a bunch of like other sort of skills. And then looks like we have shunts here. We're gonna buy those. We're gonna buy the mag picks. Grounded. Against shock damage. Stun batons, grenade launchers. You can buy weapon parts, shears. There's just a bunch of mag picks over here. Oh, Jude. I love it. So we need to go in there. So I kind of want to explore before we go in there. It's back here.
We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions.
Vicar, shut up.
Our lives are predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. Life is fated.
I need to replace this Vicar.
I don't know, Mr. Vicar. That seems like quite a leap.
You tell him, Bravati. Where does this go? It seems weird that there's like a section of stuff back here. But I'm gonna follow it. Oh. Your holographic shroud has been activated. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way as more you're interrogated. What does our shroud look like? Where am I? We found the medical bay?
I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
I'm just trying to like take everything that I can. I don't even know. I think we're in the medical area. Sorry, I'll go. So our so we are shrouded right now.
Thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
Ah. Perception.
Account of how I never met her.
How's that possible?
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception.
Is that normal?
I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Okay. So we're gonna get caught here probably by whoever is... Yeah. It looks like we'll probably get caught one time.
What do you think you're doing?
Alright. Nothing?
Just don't complicate my job, okay?
Oh, so that was just the restricted access area of the hospital. It's like the hospital we could have got in just fine, normally.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter, Captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Oh, this is the lady. Yeah. Wheeler says your shipment won't be coming in
You
soon.
must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
What do you need the mechanicals for?
Surgery, mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type.
Nice.
You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Oh, cool. Messages. I know you boasted about the Scylla shortcut, but could you maybe venture through a pocket of space that isn't infested by pirates? Here in Medbay, we got blah, 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 blah. Don't let me down. Okay, so this is very similar to the staff shortage. I'm at my wit's end coordinating with any authority outside the Groundbreaker. The board won't dispatch a surgeon unless Junlei agrees to share a third of all docking revenues. Nice.
You can't keep me out of there.
Please
What?
don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not.
Is that a doctor?
Something I can help you with?
Can I buy some supplies from you?
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
How do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
Seems like most of the corporations do that.
Take care.
Howdy.
Sorry. Am I causing a scene?
Hey, friend.
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
I saw her. What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay?
As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look in on her?
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Well, I know a guy. Yeah, we can just walk in there.
For the last ratchet on rotten time.
Got her.
Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly lethal.
Doesn't sound like...
But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left.
She just wants to be left alone, it sounds like. Open the door before I kick it down.
Should have known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Nice.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath.
Okay.
You, ain't with the board, are you? See,
no.
I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
I could lie. I mean, I kind of don't.
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
What did you do?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yet the board had someone to follow you?
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing.
Okay.
All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it?
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation.
Oh.
Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out of my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
I'll do works for the board, actually.
Oh, laws. Wait, don't gut me and skin me yet. Please, talk to Bedford. Tell him I can pay, a part of it, and I'm a useful person to know. Just ask Ellie. Surely you wouldn't drag me before him. I'm dreadful contagious. I just know if I face him, I'm dead.
I'll talk to him.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Sure enough. Geez, we're getting a lot of missions in here, and it's awesome. Oop.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Just don't make more paperwork for me, all right?
Can't let me steal from her.
Incoming.
Oh shoot.
Bouncing off.
Their death, our survival.
Oops. Well, that didn't go out well.
Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Is that it?
I'd go with you to see the board's rep, but I'm not great with soft skills.
Yeah, I kind of want to do this mission too. Oh, hold on a second. This is a companion quest. Oh no. Oh, did I not give the mission or the thing?
His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to.
Hmm.
Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
Dude, can I not even use perception?
I admit it was a bit of a long
Yo,
shot.
is my perception so
Spent as
low?
many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
All right, sounds good. I can't even use. Okay, what is going on here? What is with my character skills? Come on now. I have neutral, but I do have some negative rep with them. I do have a lot of positive Spacer's Choice and Deserters. Okay, where's my skills? Dude, that's so weird. Is my perception low because of the... Oh no. Do I have any way to... So that's 10 dialogue skills. I was trying to see if there's another perk later that's gonna fix this. Because it wasn't worth it, I don't think, to take that flaw. Oh no. Well, I mean, we've gone too far at this point, I think, so it's weird that we can't use the perception, but that's fine. So let's do So we have to talk to Udom Bedford anyway. And convince Udom Bedford. So we got to talk to Udom anyway. And then this is speak to Gladys. All right, so let's go talk to Gladys first. I think that's the first mission we could do. And then we'll go talk to the other one.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are stored property. Disperse now, or I'll detain.
Oh, is that Udom?
Oh, real?
Okay, we want to talk to the other lady first. I think we're going to talk to Gladys first, then we'll talk to Udom. Man, I can't believe that that flaw really hurt us hard. Like harder than I was anticipating to do. I thought, oh yeah, it's just gonna lower one in some stats, but no, it's a little bit worse than that. Oh well.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are?
Oh, jeez.
Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of reality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control.
Interesting.
For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
10,000 bits? Oh my gosh. No one ever. Any chance of a discount?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime. Did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws.
Oh.
Maybe I should charge you double.
Okay.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker.
Yeah.
As well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No? Let's know the details.
You know Edna, over in engineering. Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway.
Oh, that's the one we want.
Cleo abandoned that place years
We
ago.
do want to go to Roseway. Why is Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all.
Nice. Such cool interactions.
Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
No more?
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates.
Nice.
If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Do you have anything for sale?
Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Okay. Can't buy restricted stock from her or anything. But I can't buy shunts and stuff and megs. So let's buy those. Yeah, we're gonna buy them anyway. Oh, what is this? My God. 480 DPS. It does corrosion. Oh my gosh. What are these? These are like data pads. I've never seen these before. I kind of want to buy these. I'm going to buy these. All database contains instant reports various market security patrols. Okay. Responded to a code ID 1010 and lost hope. Vera asked us to get bounced back from some back bay rat. Got himself soaked in Spectrum Red. Okay. Okay. I wonder if these will unlock missions. Oh, I got a Mardet helmet? Dude. Yeah, weapons from the... So those are more weapons that lead us to somewhere. So this gives leadership skills up. +5. But it'll lower our lockpicking. What's our lockpicking at? 43. Dude, I can't believe I'm regretting that choice to take that skill the most. I mean, I know it lowered it not only by like 5 on each of them, but like it lowered these things as well. The vestments are kind of canceling this out a little bit. Lie is double paranoid. Dude. Like it's down by 10. Yeah, that's like the worst skill we could have taken. Okay. Well, he uses melee stuff, so we can do maybe that. And Pravati. She's still like the tankiest one that we have right now. Like elite trooper armor is pretty crazy. All right. Well, we're gonna make the best of it because I've gone too far at this point. So had I realized it, I probably would have reloaded, but it's fine. We'll do what we can to mitigate it. Hey, what's up, Udom?
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
Yeah, I don't like your tone, dude.
Something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Option number 3. Wow. Alex is dead.
This is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your relationship with him?
My dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yep.
That's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Oh, we're gonna lie the crap out of this.
No. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
Oh, God. Again, I'm very sorry.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship.
Nice.
I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
No. No, Alex never mentioned him.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Oh, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me.
That sucks, dude.
Is there anything else I might help you with? Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Persuade? Yes.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
This is tough. I don't want to say the third one, really. Way to see it, she doesn't have much choice.
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
Okay. We're leaving. Oh, we leveled. Oh, sweet gosh, yes. We got perk points and stuff too. Okay, do we have any perk that can counteract this thing? No, doesn't look like it. Probably base armor rating is probably good. That or health up. Yeah, I think we'll just do base health. Oh. So this is going to unlock the next area. So let's see. Let's kind of peek into it before I apply this. Okay, science weapon damage, moon speed. We're not really doing TTD. The collector, that seems pretty good. Vendor Brian. Oh, yes. Dialogue skills we want, for sure. That, yeah. Oh, no, this is bonus to dialogue skills when you have no companions in your party. We don't want that. Nice. Pack mules is good. Ooh, that's good too. These are like, there's like a lot of companion stuff here. All right, we'll just deal with the base health. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, skills. So we need to get our dialogue skills up again. Kind of sucks because we have to balance this. So I did kind of want to do the 8 points into sneak. Yeah, and then we can start putting points into these. Even though we're getting a negative for that, it's still fine. Persuade, I think, is better than lie for most things. At least for us. We do want to up our lockpick though, because I would like to get the lockpicking speed is increased to be nearly instant. Would be really awesome. So let's just put 2 points into this. And that's going to give us the 40 for competent as well. So good. I like it. So now what we could probably do, I think would be really neat, is start putting points between persuade and lockpick, like 5 and 5 maybe. This sucks that we have at least these, so I don't really care about necessarily the inspiration or determination skills being lower. What I do care is about the base skills. All right, so let's go turn this thing in. What's in here? Oh, there's Jessie. So is that the mission we're on? Yeah, we got to purchase a nav key from her, which means we need to do the distress signal as the mission that she wanted. And this was, where's contact? Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice too. The good news came through the wireless.
Nice.
Looks like you paid my debt to Jessie. I guess that means I owe you now, right?
Yes.
Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones.
We get a new companion?
If you're looking for a medic, I can work my deal
Yes, I want a medic.
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent.
Nice.
But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Welcome aboard.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Nice. Oh, he took all the armor with him, though. Yo, she does a lot of DPS, though. She has like a mag pistol. Let's check out her skills, actually. So she has quick draw. Ella quick draws her pistols and fires off a series of precision shots. Nice. So I wonder if she does... I wonder if she can only use that when she has a pistol. We actually never got to see Vicar, the Vicar fight, really. Her lie is up and her medical is up high as well. Yeah, so it looks like we can use their individual skills as well instead of our own to do things. For like dialogue options. That's what I'm seeing. So she does medical and stuff, which is cool. So she gives us points for having medical, which is kind of nice. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, she ups her tech skills. Maybe we just throw these on her for now. Alright. That'll be fine. Okay, we need to do... I wanted to do this mission as well.
CNP Borsworth. It's not the worst unless...
Never picked the part from the Roseway, so we can't even do that mission yet. That's in Roseway, which we need to get to anyway. Okay, we can introduce Pavarti to this. Auntie's kitchen keycard. Oh, hello. Nice. Well, that was really easy to get to. Oh, there's a dude there. Okay, well, guess we're taking that.
Hearty greeting, potential customer.
Okay.
Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
You know there's a dead body in your kitchen?
This unit would clarify. There is a dead mechanic in the kitchen. User error in the maintenance of this unit's cutlery engaged several systems at once. The slicer,
Oh my.
the grinder, the tenderizer.
Sounds like a pretty nasty bug.
This unit behaves precisely as it was engineered. Neither this unit nor its corporate proprietor claim any responsibility for the mess.
Plan on cleaning back
This
up?
unit is not designated for cleaning duties and cannot be compelled to accept another unit's responsibilities.
Okay.
Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
Okay. You know what? On second thought, I think we're good. So weird. Okay.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Have you seen this man?
No. Okay, so we need to get to... How do we get to the other side of that? Oh, probably through here. The big old doors.
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37?
Hotter than usual in here. Hope we're not catching Junlei on a bad day.
It's been all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Productivity is not a victimless crime.
Okie doke.
Workers.
Hey, friend. Can I steal from you? Got Junlei's key card. I haven't even talked to her yet. Oh my gosh, there's so much. I'm just taking all the things. Okay. Oh, no, she can see us now. Okay. Hey, Junlei.
Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Nice place you got here.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment.
Thanks.
Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Copy that, Chief.
At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard. Dr. Fenhill, I hope you've reconsidered my offer to stay on full-time. My crew are never short on dents and bruises.
I'm trying to live a more balanced life. Gun in one hand, scalpel in the other.
I already knew it'd be easier to teach an automech heart surgery than to change your mind. Fair travels, Ellie.
Groundbreaker's a small town in a big ship, and anyone who spends any time here gets to know Junlei.
Nice.
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Dr. Fenhill is my on-again, off-again freelancer. I take it she'll be joining your crew full-time?
I don't like to put a label on things. Let's keep it casual.
If you ever decide to settle down, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker.
Nice. Pavarti wanted to talk to you.
What? I didn't think it was...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Nudge her to yeah.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering...
Nice.
Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Nice. No, we don't want to. No. Silently encourage her.
Great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Nice. Good job.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Yeah, why is it so hot in here?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room to compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping.
You want me to help you find them?
If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Ooh, we should intelligence that.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the
nice.
back base.
How do you... no, we'll say got it.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned, and a haven for miscreants now.
Oh, they're on the ship? Have you tried to send anyone else down there?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back.
Oh.
I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
None taken.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding.
That's fair. I can get you.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Oh, this is gonna be cool. Can we do that quest? So we'll talk to Parvati when we go back to the ship. That we can't do yet. That's on Monarch. Okay, we can't do that one. Can't do that one yet. Recording on your ship. Okay, so that's one we'll do. We'll do this one. Happiness is a warm spaceship. I feel like this is gonna help us for stuff with the Groundbreaker. And then we need to do the other mission in the Roseway anyway before we can get passage to anywhere, right? Because 10,000 bits. Crazy. I wish we could just take it. Oh, there's a workbench right here. Nice. Five-bit cartridge. I'm kind of like weighing what's better to take. Like lockpick, or not lockpick, but steal from somebody. Our lockpicking isn't that fast right now. It's kind of hard to justify taking something from somebody when there's quite a lot to go. All right, let's go ahead and save this. All right, let's go to back base.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Dude, these are like on their own ship.
Sizzling on the grill. Huh. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Burning to death is one of the most painful ways to go, just in case you needed a reason to get us out of this.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't
These.
think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Oh, let's do a persuade 40.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
Okay. I'm just here for some parts.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
I can just grab them then?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
I'll do live 40 here.
Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Or something else.
Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it.
How'd you end up here?
Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts.
Jeez.
That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile.
Sounds like a lot happened.
Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long, and the Groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank.
I'd be seeing you.
You can come and go in my little kingdom. Just try not to piss off any of the gestures.
Dude, we totally like avoided fighting there. That's awesome.
Are you one of us yet?
And we just like pick up this stuff. Doop. I love the way we're doing this like run. The only thing that I've regretted so far is taking that Vla. Like, but that's fine. Okay, those are stealing.
Careful with that shit. He'll end up as crazy as he is.
It takes crazy to live in this universe. Crazy cosmos. Crazy cosmos.
Hey.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
Okay. Dude, we're getting a lot of scrap stuff.
Nice and easy.
Does everyone get branded when they join McRed's crew?
Oh, there's a necklace in there.
I guess I'm honored. We got another complaint. People don't like worms in their shrooms.
Aw, they're just tilling the soil. Besides, they're my friends.
Find a new friend.
Junior mycologist. When I settled on the Groundbreaker, I thought this would be a gateway to the stars. Now the beginning of my epic tale out as a spacer. Update. Okay. maybe I need to be more careful about what I'm growing. This is like my college's stuff here. Combat drone. Bunch of bit cartridges.
Are you one of us yet?
You don't want to take like all this stuff. Fortunately, I can't take it. There's like 2 dudes here, so it's really hard for me to take something. There's an assault rifle here though that I want to take. Chink. Chink. All right, that's about the same as their other assault rifle. So, all right, let's go ahead and head down here.
You get that automech patch? I'm glad once it up and running.
I'm trying to think of a good name before I wake it up.
Don't give it a name. What are you thinking? It hasn't got a heart? Not like us.
Oh, there's something down there. Interesting. I wonder if we can go down there. Scrap mechanical. Dude, we can totally go down here. Yo, there's so many stuff I want to steal.
You're the first person I've seen who talked their way past McRed.
Hey, nice.
It may not sound like much, but take my word for it. Wow.
I'm gonna grab some radiator parts.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Nice. Well, I want to open that, but there's no way I can.
Live free, die free. Nothing else matters.
Are you one of us yet?
Steel Petey. What the heck is that?
Not so fast.
Hey.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Don't let me catch you around.
What was Petey? Ah, nice. Crew rooms on the Reliable. These are all like crew room stuff. Okay, cool. Do we need to go upstairs for those things, I said?
It's so cozy.
Lab outfit. It's not very good. Parts. Plasma rifle. Bits. I think plasma rifle was the same. Yeah, it's about the same as the other ones that we've seen. We need to go upstairs somehow. Oh, it's up this way.
Falling apart.
Can't spell Groundbreaker without broken. Oh, wait.
What? Nice. And we leveled. That's so cool. We've leveled a lot. All right, so real quick, let's see if there's anything we want. So we can put 10 points in determination I could get. Oh god, no, I'm not going to do that. That would give my companions an additional 25% of the inhaler's healing, though. We haven't been in combat this entire time, really. Lockpick, I kind of want to get up. So we could put 10 points into that. It'd be 50. I also kind of want to put points into, like, Persuade. We could put 10 points in Persuade and get 60 on that. Would be kind of cool. 10 points into Lie if we wanted, which would give the auto mechanicals. The Groundbreaker has been really good for us because we were able to like level up a few times doing missions, but it's not causing us to like be in combat and all that stuff, which is good. It lets us fix some of the issues that we had that I stupidly did. We do want to get our lockpicking up though, so I think I'm just going to put all 10 points into lockpicking for now. Once I get... no, see, I'm not going to be able to get 80 lockpicking right away. So maybe I just do 5 in that and then just put points into persuade? Maybe? We do 5 into that and then... 5 into persuade, I guess. Let's do that. Sure. So the automag pistol is actually more DPS for her. Kind of want to give her that automat pistol. I'm curious to see if like her skills are more useful with pistols and stuff. Oh, what's in here? Interesting. What's the point of this?
Today's my birthday.
I guess if we were sneaking around and we didn't have full reign of the area. But we do, because we're awesome and we talk through that, so.
Ooh, smells like burning meat and bad hygiene.
Okay. Let's head up to her. Give her the parts. Yeah, how much money do we have here? Like 4,000. Oh man, it's gonna suck. Like we have to sell all this stuff. Like, I wonder how much the mission's gonna give us. Trip blade. Right, control helmet.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts.
So we could really sell some stuff to this guy.
Some armor. Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons. For those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Sure. We have 31% discount right now. I like it. Alright, let's sell the junk. We can sell some of this stuff. We're gonna leave that right now. This automag pistol. Sell that. I'm gonna sell the shot cannon. I don't think we're gonna use that. And I'm gonna sell this impact hammer. The auto rifle will keep. The assault rifle we're gonna keep for now. This one I kind of want to mod out with like to make it a little bit better than the priest vestments that we have on, because I think we have like speech stuff and whatever. Which way are we going? Oh, right through the doors.
You've returned, and in one piece.
Yeah, we talked our way through that.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Oof. Okay.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna save. Oh, is this the way? Yeah, this is the way. Okay, cool. We'll save. This does... Yeah, I have a lot of stuff that does plasma damage. Okay. Y'all ready to rock? See if we can repair this. I think there was somebody that was supposed to meet us down here. But the Groundbreaker successfully arrived at the Lagrange port. Groundbreaker has no role in success, future failure of Halcyon's corporate entities, period. Okay. Some of those give us missions, you know. Dude. Yo, these things are like catching us on fire.
That's the last of them.
Oh, found a flaw. Plasma weakness. Getting burned too many times has caused you susceptible to plasma damage. Plasma damage received plus 25%. Reward 1 perk point. Oh my gosh. So do we just take more damage from fire? You know what? Let's do it. Whatever. I don't care. Let's try it. I do like the bits thing. I was like this one. The carrying capacity bonus could be good too. The fifth, oh, that's kind of good. I'm not using the companion abilities that much right now. I'm kind of either the hoarder, pack of pack mules. We don't really need that right now. Soliloquy we can't really use. And I could also use some of these again. I might just do the vendor buying prices, to be honest. The health restored is kind of good too. Like I'll get some health back. Would kind of counteract a little bit of the burning that I take. Let's do snake oil salesman first. Next level we can do the damage recharge one. I mean, I'm probably gonna regret taking all of these flaws, but you know what? That's what makes it fun. So far we're doing like 100% flawed run. Where we just take all the flaws.
Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
Lovely.
I can always fix them later.
Guy. Yeah, we're gonna loot all the stuff still down here. I do want to try this this V skill from Ellie. Oh. Okay. I don't know, we just picked up from that. Oh, there's a guardian down there. That was good. Yeah, how'd you get down there? Yo, we survived that somehow. I didn't know she was gonna run down there. She almost ended up dying because of that.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pump. And if you don't know what that means, look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
Okay, I will do that. Cycling success. Staff is getting restless. Okay. That's Junpei's log. Old schematics. Okay. Like.
The temperatures are dropping.
Nice.
Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Welcome, buddy. But not before I explore all of this. I think I had already explored most of up here. Yeah. Oh, I didn't get this. Good thing we came back this way. Yeah, it looks like that was the main thing. And then I can't get whatever's here. I mean, I could jump down. That's whatever. Ow. So the abilities are really strong. That means that this perk right here where it's like 25% chance to reset a companion ability on a critical hit, or when using another companion ability you have a chance to reset it. That's kind of cool. You can just spam them.
My boards are returning to green.
Nice.
What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right.
Thanks.
The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive.
Nice.
If you've got time, I believe Edna has a
Oh my god, we got a lot of XP.
I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Nice. Again, bit cartridge. We got like 3,000 and welder's goggles. Oh my gosh. Groundbreaker is now friendly. So that gives us something in Groundbreaker. Yeah, we got vendor prices down. So good. Also, we got something inventory-wise, did we? Yeah, what is this? Welder's goggles. Engineering plus 15. Our perception minus 1. My gosh. This looks like it's a special, like a legendary thing, so we want to probably keep this. Engineering's up, so like we could always equip it when we're going to do engineering things, basically. Because, yeah, because when we do engineering stuff... Yeah, so that'll... lets us break stuff down and build stuff, I think. Yeah, I don't know exactly what engineering is going to be used for, so we'll keep it though, that's for sure. And what's the mission? Passage to anywhere, right? That's the one. So we do have to purchase that for 10,000. I kind of want to see what the mission on Terra 2 is though. She offers a job, which is a distress signal on Terra 2, because that might give us like 10,000, or she might just give us the free thing and then we get to keep our points. So that'd be cool. There's also a science weapon on the Groundbreaker. Logs mentioned looking in Gladys's shop for old records, which we did, I thought. You know what? I think we did that, and then we have to read something, right? Review the Hephaestus mining archive on Hawthorne's. This one. Yeah, so it's probably all linked. So the distress signal is the next mission that we need to do. What's back here? Nothing? Guys, this game is just continually delighting, like for sure. Like I'm really glad we got a chance to like come play this an additional time, a little extra time. Let's go ahead and head back over this way. I will want to get our mods. We probably do some modding.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put into Groundbreaker?
You kidding?
I wonder where that Felix guy went. Oh, is that him? Yeah. What are you doing over here, dude? By my ship.
Got a second?
Yes.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close.
Do you want to join our crew too?
Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Nice. Pretty, yeah.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
I mean, I could use temperament. If you're going to try to convince me to hire you, you're doing it all wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers?
Don't beg.
Hey, that's good advice. I like the way you think, boss. Besides, not like there's a line of folks standing around hoping to get on your ship. I'm persistent, I'm eager, and I'm showing initiative. What else do you want in your crew?
How about an interview?
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
What skills do you have? What's the value of pie? Oh my gosh.
It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust.
Nice.
With a little cream on top. Classic.
What's your biggest flaw?
Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots.
Nice.
Hope that's not a deal breaker.
I mean, you didn't know what pie was. You didn't get in a fight?
Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise.
All right, you're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
All right, we'll see you on the ship.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Nice. I don't know what he does, but we'll definitely check that out.
Back for a rest? Space adventuring is tiring work.
So so PD, the other stuff, so I acquired all of those things that were on the ship. It looks like they all just came off my inventory here. Right? Yeah. And it's all on the thing now, so great. All right, can we go see what he does? I don't know if that's going to help us. That's Parvati's. There's Vicar. Is this his room? Yeah, I think this is his room. Yeah, it's Felix's journal. Alright, I'm gonna steal all your stuff, dude. But what's up?
Good to see you, boss.
So how'd you end up?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays.
Oh, geez.
Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway.
Jeez.
Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
Okay. Well, we'll talk later. I want to know what his... So here... Oh, we can see it on here. Cool. So he's got a grenade launcher? What? Dude, he... Yes, he does persuade. Okay, we might need to keep him. So he has a drop kick ability. He staggers and concusses them. He does persuade, sneak, and lockpick. Dude. I mean, I kind of want the honestly, I want the persuade. Damage to corporate military. Dude. Deals bonus damage. So that actually does combo off with us really well. Oh, man. All right. We're going to apply that. Nice. So the quick draw, but like she's good. Bonus support medical, right? That's the current perk she gives us. She gives us up lie. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to see. I don't really know how the companion skills work yet. About which, like, what the skills do. Like, is it better to have a companion that has skills that I don't have, or what? That's kind of the, because she does persuade and lockpick. It'd be nice to have Parvati and Felix to give me bonuses to persuades and stuff, if the bonuses matter. If they don't, I'm not sure. So I don't know. We are gonna hit save though, and then we are going to peace out. That's gonna be it for today's special stream here. We got a lot of levels. We really didn't do any fighting at all, which is just, I think, really a testament to this game, that we were able to get so much done and accomplished without really doing any fighting. We screwed ourselves up a little bit with flaws. We took 2 flaws during this playthrough, or during this session, which is probably regrettable, but it gives us more perks, so it's going to be okay, I think. We'll try and make the best that we can with it. I don't know if taking flaws is a good thing or not, but right now we have taken all the flaws that we've been offered, so it's kind of interesting to do a playthrough with that. The reason why I regret taking the flaw from before is because it messed up with most of our dialogue skills, which is our social skills, which is something that we definitely are trying to get up, so it kind of backfired a little bit, but whatever. Anyway, that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. We are going to be back playing this probably Monday. I don't think we're going to be doing another special stream, but we'll be back playing it soon for sure. And then I really can't wait to play this game more. It's going to be great. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, a great weekend, and a great night. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.